I'm RACHAEL FERRIS. Magic? Magic is pulling rabbits out of hats and making decks of cards appear out of thin air, which would be great in the case of babies. But alas, it is not magic that causes perfectly normal women to scream and moan and bleed profusely before forcing something the size of a rabbit out of something the size of a deck of cards. That is just the way it is, and that just doesn't sound like very much fun to me. In fact, it's always sounded like a rather humiliating way to spend 6 to 24 hours. So, you'll forgive me, but if I'm going to have to go through all that shit, I don't want to be conscious of what's happening. I don't want to feel it. I don't want to experience it. I'll tell you what I want. I want a hospital gown, a bed, strong painkillers. I want a doctor, a couple of nurses maybe, all female, by the way. And I want you in the waiting room, pacing back and forth with a cigar in your shirt pocket, just like my father did. No camcorder pointed at my fucking cunt. No sweat-drenched hair stroking, I love you so much, honeys. No weepy moments after it's all over, and certainly no visitors while I recoup. Sorry, but this chick, not into it. Blame my mother if you want to blame someone, but don't look at me because you knew I was like this when we got married. You've got to show me some consideration. Do you hear me? I thought you wanted to go to the ceremony. I didn't even want to go. I thought it meant something to you. I broke my neck trying to finish this dress for you tonight. How am I supposed to interpret something like that, Ian? Am I supposed to take it as a joke? How can I? Come down here! Who am I kidding with this dress anyway? The invitation says black tie, and half the people show up in dungarees and pullovers, so I look like a Mardi Gras float. And then the editor of that course magazine you used to work for points out all the pins in my dress as if she were uncovering a sex scandal. Ian! Ian! Oh, come down here! I'm trying to be understanding, Ian. I know you're going through a difficult career transition period. Maybe some of your behavior these last few weeks has something to do with the actor's tragedy. That's not your fault, Ian. Many actors get bad reviews. They just have to live with it. No one's to blame. You were just doing your job. But when you started laughing tonight, during that woman's acceptance speech, I was never so embarrassed in my life. And you being one of the judges? But then I've lost count of most of the humiliations. You mimicking people at checkout counters, alienating each and every person that we meet, contradicting me in front of my friends. I know I have very idealistic ideas about love, but this marriage, Ian, is hitting some uncharted low.